Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the game tonight between Forest Hills and the Portage Muskies. Sprinting for the Muskies, number 4, Addie Gross. And for Forest Hills, number 2, Maddie taking the sprint. Maddie taking the sprint for Forest Hills. Number 11, Nora with the ball. Pass doesn't quite make it there. Pass over into the middle to number 10. Shot by Ari. Shoot wide. Muskies ball. Jocelyn with the ball up to Emma. Emma gets a foul in the pop. Pass over to Addie, but Maddie for Forest Hills gets the steal. Pass over to Ari. Ari passing over to number 6, Nora. Back up to Maddie. Maddie passing into set. Shot by Nora. Off the crossbar and blocked by Rose for the Muskies. Emma with the ball, mid-pool. Pass up to Ruth. Ruth up to Addie. Addie passing down to Harley. And Muskies run out the clock. 5:30 remaining in the quarter. Number 2, Maddie getting the goal for Forest Hills. Ruth taking the ball off the start. Pass over to Jocelyn. Jocelyn making the pass over to Emma. Emma grabbing number 10 for Forest Hills, getting a turnover. Passes up to Maggie for Forest Hills. She shoots and scores. Maggie Holt getting the goal for Forest Hills. Jane back to Ruth. Ruth up to Harley. Harley passing over to Addie on the wing. Pass into Harley and whole set. Harley fighting for it, shoots but goes high. Forest Hills ball. Olivia Cook in goal for Forest Hills. Pass into the middle to Ari. Ari with the shot. Getting the cross cage. Goal number 3 for Forest Hills tonight. 4:34 in the game. Jane back to Ruth again. Ruth passing up to Harley. Harley with the pass over to Addie, but Maddie gets the steal for Forest Hills. 6 on 5. Harley kicked out with a goal for Forest Hills. Number 6, Nora getting the goal for Forest Hills. 4:14 on the clock. Back to Ruth. Ruth over to Jocelyn. Jocelyn with a far pass up to Emma. Emma trying to get some inside water. Draws a foul, looking for someone to help her out. Tries to pass to the inside. But Nora gets the steal for Forest Hills. Harley getting a steal for the Muskies. Ruth with the ball. Oh, that was Dari, not Harley, getting the steal. Dari passing over to Addie. Maddie goes for a steal but can't quite get it. Addie's pass doesn't quite get there. Number 11, Nora for Forest Hills gets the steal. Pass down to number 2, Maddie for Forest Hills. Pass across the pool over to number 5, Maggie. Maggie fighting with the ball. But Emma for the Muskies gets a kick out. 6 on 5. Shot off the crossbar for Ari. Muskies ball, 3 to help her out. Pass cross pool over to Dar. Gets blocked by 22 for Forest Hills. Pass up to Maddie. Cross the pool over to Maggie. Goal for Forest Hills. Number 11, Nora. Jane with the ball up to Jocelyn. Jocelyn, the pass over to Dari. Dari getting it to Addie. Dari swimming the ball around to the edge. Looking for a pass, trying to get it to Jane. But number 6, Nora, gets the steal for Forest Hills. Nora on the breakaway with a pass out to Maddie. Maddie with the goal. 6th goal for Forest Hills for the night. 1:28 remaining on the clock. Jane passing back to Jocelyn. Jocelyn up to Addie. Addie facing pressure. Quick pass off to Dari. Dari with the pass to Jocelyn. Jocelyn with a shot. Doesn't quite make it there. Pass from Olivia up to Anara. Anara passes in to Nora and gets Forest Hills' 7th goal of the night. "50 seconds left in the quarter. Jane back to Jocelyn again. Jocelyn passing up to Dari. Dari passing back to Jocelyn. Jocelyn over to Ruth. Ruth with the ball at half pool. Pass into the middle to Jane. Jane fighting for it. But number 6, Nora for Forest Hills, gets the steal. Number 11, Nora, swimming it down with a pass over. And Ari with the shot, getting Forest Hills their 8th goal of the night. 11 seconds left in the quarter. Jane passing back to Jocelyn. Jocelyn up to Jane. Jane trying for a shot. And that is the end of the first quarter. Be back in just a few minutes for the start of the second. And we are back for the second half. Maddie taking the sprint for Forest Hills. Addie taking the sprint for the Muskies. Maddie gets the sprint, pass over to Nora. Nora over to Maggie. Maggie with a pass into whole set, back out. Far shot, doesn't make it to the goal. Number 6. Nora fighting with the goalie for the ball. Is able to get it in and get Forest Hills their 9th goal of the night. Jocelyn back, Jane back to Jocelyn, excuse me, over to Ruth. Ruth passing to Emma. Emma not quite getting the pass. Forest Hills ball. Maddie with the ball, pass up to Maggie. Maggie passes into set to Anara. Fight for the ball between Anara and Ruth. Quick pass over to Maddie. Maddie all the way across for the 22. 22 shoots off the crossbar. Passes back to 22. Passing into set. Pass over to Maddie. And the ball around, passing over to the other side. 6 on 5 for Forest Hills. Jocelyn with the kick out. Ball up to Avery. Avery passing over to 22. Avery with the ball. Pass into set for Maddie. And that's their 10th goal tonight. Jane, passing back to Jocelyn. Pass into Jane. Jane with a shot. And Jane gets the goal. Muskie's first goal of the night. 5:01 on the clock. Maddie with the ball for Forest Hills. Pass up to Avery. Avery looking for some help. Gets a foul. That'll get her a little bit of space. Pass over to Anara. Harley trying to swim over Anara. Gets a kick out. 6-on-5 for Forest Hills. Pass over to Maggie. Maggie passing back over to Avery. Forest Hills moving the ball around and a shot off the crossbar. Ball tossed out. Forest Hills reclaims it and shot and a goal for number 6, Nora. Jocelyn with the ball, pass up to Jane. Jane passing back. Nora from Forest Hills, winning monkey in the middle, getting the ball. Pass out to Maggie. Dari for Portage fighting to get the ball. Gets a foul, doesn't give space, gets the kick out. 6-on-5 again for Forest Hills. Pass up to 22, over to 11. Back to Maggie. Maggie across the pool, over to 22 again. .22 passing it around. All the way across the pool, pass from Maggie. 22 takes a shot but shoots wide. Muskie's ball. 3:28 on the clock. Dari with the ball, gets a foul, gets a little bit of space. Pass over to Addie. Addie gets a foul as well, looking for a pass. Passing over to open water for Jocelyn. Jocelyn with a pass to the middle to Jane. Jane is getting double teamed, never had a shot at getting that off. Pass over to Maggie. Maggie passing into Set. Set passes out and a shot for Forest Hills off the bar. Muskie's ball again. Dari with the ball. Passing over to Jocelyn. Jocelyn to Emma. Emma fighting to keep the ball back to Jocelyn. Shot and blocked by Olivia for Forest Hills. Ball up to Maggie. Maggie swimming it in. Looking for a pass. Pass into the middle. 22 with the ball. 22 passes out to Nora, number 11. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Shot, and it's good right at the buzzer for Nora. Goal number 12 for Forest Hills.
Nora Majors, number 6.
Ball back to Jocelyn. Jocelyn over to Addie. Pass back to some open water for Jocelyn. Pass over to Harley. Harley trying to get a shot off, doesn't quite make it. Forest Hills with the ball. Pass up to Nora. Nora up to Nora with an H. Pass back, pass into the middle to number 22. Turnover. Portage ball. 53 seconds remaining in the quarter. Ruth with the ball, trying for a shot. Can't quite make it there. Pass for Forest Hills, doesn't quite get it there. Addie gets the steal. 25 seconds left in the quarter. Protects the ball. Gets a foul for a pass. Passes over to Finola. But Nora gets the steal for Forest Hills. 5 seconds left in the quarter. And that is it for the first half. We'll be back in just a few moments for the second half of the game. And we are back for the start of the second quarter. Muskies 1, Forest Hills 12. Finola Green taking the sprint for the Muskies. And Allison winning the sprint for Forest Hills. Pass over to 22, whose number I don't have on my roster. Passing over to Anara. Pass into Maddie. Maddie passing back out to Nora. Nora passing over to... Oh, dumping the ball. Muskie's ball. Finola with the ball, pass up to Jocelyn. Jocelyn passing up to Jane. Jane passing back. Over to Dara. Dara passing down to the end, down to the corner. Emma with the ball. Muskies run out the clock. 3:50 remaining in the quarter. Ari with a pass down to Anara. Anara passing into the middle. Shot and a goal for number 22 for Forest Hills. 3:22 left in the quarter. Pass back to Jocelyn. Jocelyn with the pass up to Finola. Taking a shot, but blocked by Olivia for Forest Hills. Ari with the ball, pass in to Nora. Nora passing, trying to pass back. Doesn't quite get it there. Muskies get the steal, playing a little monkey in the middle, but get it back to Rose. Rose passing up to Jocelyn. Jocelyn over to Emma. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Blocked by Inara for Forest Hills. It's their ball again. Pass over to Ari. Ari down to Nora. Nora back. Pass into the middle. Gets shot out to half pool over to Maddie. Allison going for the ball. Drive. Shot, but blocked by Rose for the Muskies. Dari with the ball. Pass down to Emma. Emma trying to take a shot, blocked by Inara. Gets the shot off. Forest Hills gets the block. And Forest Hills with a timeout. We'll be back in just a few minutes. And we are back from Forest Hills timeout. 1:36 remaining in the quarter. Olivia with the ball for Forest Hills. Pass up to Nora. Nora making a pass down to the weak side. Ball into the middle. Dari fighting for the ball, and Dari gets the steal for Portage. Ruth with the ball. Turnover on Ruth for stiff arming against Nora. Maddie for Forest Hills with the ball. Pass over to Claire. Claire passing to Maddie. Maddie passing to the weak side of the pool as she sprints in to fill in Holset. Pass into the middle and shot and goal for Maddie.
Another goal by Maddie Scarpino, number 2.
39 seconds remaining in the quarter. Jane back to Ruth. Ruth with the pass up to Emma. Emma playing defensive with the ball. Pass into Holset. Fight for the ball. Number 2 for Forest Hills gets the ejection. Muskies 6-on-5, and Muskies call a timeout. We'll be back in just a few moments. And we are back from the Muskies timeout. So the Muskies get set up for their 6-on-5. Dari starting with the ball for the Muskies. Quick pass up to Addie. Addie making a pass over to Harley. Harley right back. Addie with the shot goes high. 7 seconds remaining in the quarter. That is it for the third quarter. Portage 1, Forest Hills 14. We'll be back in just a few moments for the conclusion of the game. And we are back for the fourth quarter. Addie sprinting for the Muskies. And Nora sprinting for... Not Nora, excuse me. Ari taking the sprint for Forest Hills. I was wrong again. That was Maggie. Pass up to 22. Over to Ari. Ari to Avery. Avery looking for a pass. Gets a foul. Change out and hole set for Forest Hills. Pass makes it into the middle to Nora. Nora dumping the ball, giving the ball to Portage. Jane passing back to Rose. Rose up to Emma. Emma with a pass into the middle. Ruth gets a foul. Ruth tries to pass to Emma, but Nora for Forest Hills gets the ball with Claire, or Avery, excuse me, on the breakaway. Forest Hills getting set up. Maggie with the ball. Emma for the Muskies getting a kick out, 6-on-5 for Forest Hills. Dari getting the steal, but doesn't quite pass it back enough to her goalie. Muskies are even up again. Maggie with the ball for Forest Hills, moving the ball around. Number 22 with the goal with a side shot. .313 remaining in the game. Harley taking the ball off the restart. Passing over to Addie. Jane trying to make a move in set. Addie trying to move the ball around, looking for a pass out to Harley. Harley with the pass over to Ruth. Ruth with a... Ruth trying for a shot and Jane trying to tip it in. Jane was inside 2 meters, so that was never going to be good, and it is Forest Hills ball. Ball under on Forest Hills. Emma taking the ball for the Muskies. Jane with a shot. But number 22 for Forest Hills gets in her way and doesn't let her get enough power. Olivia for Forest Hills hitting one of her own players in the head. Exactly what every goalie wants to have on camera. Forest Hills moving the ball around. Emma getting the steal for the Muskies. Pass back to Rose. Muskies have the ball. 4:42 left in the game. Pass up to Addie. Addie playing defensive, looking for a pass. Passes into Emma. Maggie for Forest Hills gets the steal, though. Timeout for Forest Hills. 1:26 remaining in the game. Be back in just a moment. And we are back from Forest Hills timeout. 1:26 remaining in the game. Forest Hills have the ball. 26 seconds left on the clock, on their shot clock. Olivia with the ball. Passes up to 22. 22 passing out to 9. 9 not quite ready for the ball, but Avery keeps it. She gets a foul. Pass down to the weak side. Wayne passing to Set. Set moving the ball around, back out to the driver. Dari trying to get a steal. Forest Hills gets the foul though. Pass over to Nora. Nora dumps the ball. Muskies get a fresh shot clock with a minute left to go. Rose coming out of net a bit. Rose with the pass up to Jane. Jane cross pool over to Addie. Addie tries for a pass, gets stolen by Nora for Forest Hills. She passes up to Maggie. Maggie passing across the pool over to Avery. Avery passing into Set. Pass out to driver. Emma fighting for the ball. Forest Hills managed to keep it. Avery just going to hold the ball and finish out the shot clock. And that is the game. Portage 1, Forest Hills 15. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the start of the JV game. We're just moments away from the start of the JV game. We have Bella sprinting for the Muskies.
Hills on 3. 1, 2, 3, Hills!
Looks like we have Allison taking the sprint for Forest Hills. Forest Hills win the sprint. Anara with the ball pass in to Set. Set passing out to the wing to Allison. Allison with a shot. Just off to the side. Muskie's ball. Allison for the Muskies, pass up to turnover on the Muskies. Forest Hills get the ball. Number 8, Claire with the ball. Passing over to Anara, and Anara gets a shot and the goal.
Number 23.
First goal of the game. Kaya passing back to Sophia. Sophia back to Kaya. Kaya with a shot, goes wide. Forest Hills ball. 5 minutes even remaining in the quarter. Allison with the ball for Forest Hills. Passing up to Ren. Ren over to Jordan. Jordan with a shot blocked by Allison for the Muskies. Monica for the Muskies with the ball. Muskies run out the shot clock. 4:10 left on the game clock. Forest Hills with the ball. Forest Hills with a shot and a goal. Jordan taking the shot. Kaya passing back to Sophia. Sophia back to Kaya. Up to Monica. Monica trying to pass into the middle to Kaya, but Claire gets the ball. Pass back up to Claire. Claire with the pass over to Anara on the breakaway. Shot and a goal for Anara. Forest Hills goal number 3 for the game. Sophia with the ball, passing over to Bella. Bella trying to get the ball to Monica. It's a race for it in the middle. And Claire for Forest Hills wins it. And Nara with a breakaway. Passes over to Jordan. Jordan with a shot. And Forest Hills, 4th goal of the game. Kaya passing back to Sophia again. Sophia trying to get to Ella. It's a race for the ball. Claire from Forest Hills wins it again. Jordan on the other side with the breakaway. Jordan passes back, and Allison gets goal number 5 for Forest Hills. Monica going into set, passing back to Kaya. Little switch up for the Muskies. Kaya getting a lot of pressure, but gets a foul to take a little pressure off. Sophia with the ball for the Muskies. Goal falls a little short. Sophia in goal for Forest Hills with Mallory on the breakaway. Shot and goal for Mallory. Goal number 6 for Forest Hills. Monica again passing back to Kaya, doing a no-look. Kaya passes up to Monica. Monica fighting with Mallory for the ball. Monica trying for a shot. Gets blocked by Sophia for Forest Hills. They get the ball. 1:53 remaining in the quarter. Pass up to Wren. Wren passes over to wing. Attempted pass into the middle for Forest Hills. There's a fight for the ball. Forest Hills keeps it. DeShanta putting good pressure, making Forest Hills run out the shot clock. And turnover on DeShanta. Forest Hills gets the ball back. DeShanta forgot to pop the ball. Easy mistake to make. Mallory. Shot and goal for Forest Hills. Their 7th of the game. 1:14 left in the quarter. Mallory back to Kaya. Kaya passing into Mallory. Mallory, high elbows, fighting for the ball. But Allison for Forest Hills gets it and passes it back to Sophia. Sophia back to Allison. Allison up to Claire on the weak side wing. Claire swims it in, shoots, goes off the crossbar. And Avery comes in to get the goal. Monica back to Kaya. Kaya getting pressure immediately. Passing, trying to go into Monica. Mallory gets the steal for Forest Hills. 25 seconds left on the clock. Claire with the shot, blocked by Allison. And Avery comes in to finish the job for Forest Hills. 14 seconds on the clock for the Muskies. Kaya with a pass in, doesn't get there. Claire with a shot from half pool, doesn't go far enough. That is the end of the first quarter. Portage 0, Forest Hills 9. Be back in just a few moments with the start of the second quarter of the JV game. And we are back for the second quarter of the JV game. You have Ella taking the sprint for the Muskies. And Allison taking the sprint for Forest Hills. Forest Hills wins the sprint. Claire for Forest Hills with the ball. Monica attacking hard. Claire gets a foul. It's a little bit of space. Pass in to Mallory. Mallory into hole set. Inara in set with the shot and the goal, bringing Forest Hills up to 10. Kaya with the ball. Pass over to Bella. Number 14 for Forest Hills ejected for not giving space on a foul. Monica shoots high. Forest Hills gets the ball again. Inara swimming the ball up. Up to Ellery. Forest Hill is moving the ball around. 10 seconds left on their shot clock. Pass into set. Fight for the ball. Turnover. Muskies get the ball. Kaya with a pass up to Ella. Ella passes to Sophia. Sophia to Monica into set. Monica fighting for it. And Monica gets the goal for the Muskies.
Number 5, Monica Clayton.
Claire with the ball off the restart for Forest Hills. Allison with the ball. Forest Hills moving it around. Into set, shot, and goal. Forest Hills in Nara. Kaya with the ball for the Muskies. Pass up to Ella. Turnover for Ella, stiff arming. Allison with the ball for Forest Hills. Ivy with the ball for Forest Hills. Pass into set to Claire. Claire shoots, but Allison gets the block for the Muskies. Ella gets a foul, gets some pressure offered for a pass. Kaya making a pass over to Rachel. Rachel trying to get a pass to Bella, can't quite get it there. Mallory gets the steal. Mallory makes a bad pass, and Rachel comes in fighting for the steal. Claire comes in to save the ball for Forest Hills, though. Eats up 10 seconds of the shot clock for Forest Hills as Kaya steals the ball. Muskie's ball again. Bella on a bit of a breakaway. Bella swimming in. Turnover for pushing off. Forest Hills ball. Mallory with the ball. Pass up to Allison. Oh, to Avery, excuse me. Avery passing in to set over to Allison. Allison passes it back out to the wing. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Kaya comes in and gets a steal for the Muskies. Ivy's not giving it up easy, but the refs call the ball for the Muskies. Pass over to Ella. Allison for Forest Hills comes in and fights and steals the ball, though. Pass back to Claire. Claire with a pass over to Ivy. Ivy with a shot, goes high. Kaya with the ball, immediate pressure from Claire for Forest Hills as she steals the ball. Pass over to the wing. Back across the pool. Pass up to Ellery. Shot and goes in.
Number 16, Ellery.
Goal number 12 for Forest Hills. Kaya with the ball for the Muskies. Pass over to Ella. Number 16 for Forest Hills gets kicked out. 6-on-5 for the Muskies. And the Muskies call a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. And we are back. 57 seconds remain on the game clock for this half. Ella with the ball for the Muskies. Pass back to Kaya. Kaya takes a shot and gets a goal for the Muskies. Goal number 2 for the Muskies in this game. 41 seconds left on the clock for this quarter. Claire with the ball off the restart, pass back to Allison. Allison passing into set. Jordan passing out of set, back to the wing. Claire on a drive into set. Ball gets passed into Claire. Claire passes over. That is Forest Hills runs the shot clock out, and 16 tries to dump the ball after the shot clock and gets an ejection. And that is half. Be back in a few minutes for the start of the second half. And we are back for the start of the third quarter. Monica taking the sprint for the Muskies. Allison wins the sprint for Forest Hills. Mallory with the ball passes back to Ellery. Ellery makes a pass that doesn't get where she wants it. DeShanta gets the steal. Wren comes back and gets the ball back. Passes over to Claire. Claire with the ball. Pass into Mallory. It's set. It's another fight for the ball. Jordan ends up getting it for Forest Hills. Pass up to Claire. Claire passes into Allison. It's set. Allison looking for a pass. Passes back out to Claire. Claire's getting fought for the ball. Ellie and DeShanta get the steal. DeShanta swimming the ball in, fighting to maintain it. Pass over to Bella. Bella passes into the middle. Kyra fights for the ball. Kyra with a shot. Blocked by Sophia for Forest Hills. Avery with the ball. Pass up to the wing. Run with the ball. Makes a pass over to the driver, over to Ellery. And there goes the shot clock for Forest Hills. Muskie's ball. 2 minutes and 4 seconds left on the clock. Rachel Green with the ball. Makes a pass up to Monica. Pass over to Bella. Bella over to Kaya. Turnover on the Muskies. Forest Hills with the ball. Run with the ball, pass into Allison. It's set. Allison passes out to Avery. Avery over to Jordan. Jordan passes back into Allison and set. Runs out the shot clock. Monica with the ball for Portage. 1:05 left on the game clock. Monica passes to Kaya. Kaya trying to pass, but Avery intercepts it for Forest Hills. Mallory up to Ellery. Ellery making a pass cross pool. Passing over to Allison in set. Allison passes back over to the weak side wing. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Forest Hills runs out the clock. Muskies get the ball back. 15 seconds left in the corner. Pass up to Rachel Green. Rachel with the pass over to Ella. And that is the end of the third quarter. We'll be back in just a few moments for the final quarter of the game. And we are back for the final quarter of the game. Kaya sprinting for the Muskies. And we have Allison finishing off the sprint for Forest Hills. Allison gets the sprint. Pass over to Inara. Inara with the pass to Allison. Kaya tries to get the ball. Turnover on Forest Hills and turned right back over to her. Muskies didn't pop the ball. Claire passing to Inara. Inara with the pass over to Mallory. Mallory into Evie. Little fight for the ball from Sophia. Inara taking the ball. Claire passing up to Mallory and Driver. Mallory dumps the ball. Portage's ball. 3:12 left on the clock for this game. DeShanta with the pass up to Ella. Pass into set by Ella. Pass right back out to Monica. Ball under called on the Muskies. Up to Claire for Forest Hills on a breakaway. Evie with the ball. Pass back to Claire. Forest Hills looking to move the ball around more than shoot. Pass out to Inara. Inara pass to Mallory. Mallory dumps the ball. Muskies get the ball back. 2:16 remaining in the game. Muskies with the timeout. We'll be back in just a few moments. We are back. 2:07 on the clock. Muskies have the ball. DeShanta with the ball. Forest Hills gets the steal. Wren with the ball as Allison races to get back in goal for the Muskies. Pass over to Anara. Anara over to Evie. Evie with a shot. Allison with the block. Fight for the ball with Ella. Ella gets a foul to keep the ball. Pops it looking for a pass. Number 8, Claire ejected for Forest Hills. 6-on-5 for the Muskies. Gashanta with the ball. Passing over to Sophia. Sophia down to Rachel. Rachel Green with the goal for the Muskies. Anara with the ball for Forest Hills. 1 minute left on the clock. Passing over to Jordan. Jordan to Anara. Anara down to Claire. Claire passing into Seth. Bella fighting for the ball. Forest Hills keeping the ball, though, with a foul. Run out the shot clock. Muskies ball. Gashanta with the ball. Passing up to Sophia. Pass over to Ella. Claire from Forest Hills with the steal. Allison with the ball with a shot and goal for Allison.
Number 3, Allison Henny.
Muskies get the ball back with 3 seconds left on the clock. Monaco with the shot, doesn't quite make it. Final score, Portage 3, Forest Hills 13. Thank you all for watching.